Okay, so week 5, and it's probably been my most productive week so far. So this week I've been able to use all the cataloging I learnt last week at the Vale of Leven, and I've actually been able to put it into place. Most excitedly, this means that I can start my project. I'm not sure if I've talked about this in the past, but my project is going to be digitizing an entire small library and weeding through it, taking anything out that is deemed unnecessary, outdated, which in the medical field can be particularly dangerous, obviously, if doctors are using outdated information. Well, let's just say not very nice things can happen. So I went back to the Paisley Library, the New Victoria, and I sat with the librarian team all day. And I really got sat through my project. I got talked like step by step, explaining the ramifications if I did it incorrectly, if I had left something in. And it really helped me relax. I've been worrying about the project slightly, especially as with this far in, and I really didn't have much of an inkling as to what it is. So that was hugely helpful. I got to sit with the assistant librarian for a large amount of time. She was cataloguing books of her own that she needs to put in the library. So just sitting her and watching her work was extremely helpful. I still had a vague memory from last week, but we're learning Koha and this system at the same time. So they were sort of getting mixed up in my head. I'm trying to learn both. But they've given me a handy little template. It's like a handout, and it tells you exactly where to fill in and where not to fill in. So that's been extremely helpful. I'm told next week I'm going to be taking off my project for a while. We're going to be focusing on the fiction library, which is extremely exciting. It means I'll be working with another member of staff, because the fiction libraries doesn't matter as much in the medical field, but it's a hugely popular part of the library, and it's something that I feel is useful everywhere else as well, so I can't wait to get my teeth stuck in. The other thing of note that I found out this week is I will not be returning to the Queen Elizabeth Library. We've decided to spend more time in the Paisley Hospital instead of moving around again. I feel that that's just hugely beneficial, because I'm really slowly getting tired of learning about new hospital structures. So if that's where I'm going to be for the rest of the time, then that works out great to me.